It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Went to Iceland and picked up some more Cathedral City branded things. This is a cheese and onion pie. Now, some of the Cathedral City stuff that I've been picking up from Iceland has been fantastic. That really strong cheddar, I think, is going to work really well in that kind of short crust pastry there. So the description is with extra mature cheddar and onion filling topped with a puff pastry lid from the nation's favourite cheesemongers. It doesn't say mongers, it just says cheese. Right, let's have a look. The cooking time on this is 50 minutes, gas max 6. That's quite a long time actually. I'm wondering whether you could possibly air fry it, but I think you'd burn the lid. So I think it is oven. That's quite a long time, 55 minutes, 50 to 55 minutes. It's nearly an hour. I think what I'll do, because we're in that whole kind of gas prices going through the roof thing, I think I'm going to cook the two of them up. Because I think a pie like this, you could probably eat one of them cold. I don't think you necessarily have to have it piping hot. Probably tastes better piping hot, but cold is not kind of too far away from being impossible, is it? Right, anyway, let's get these out. Gas in again. Ooh. Oh, look at that. And what's really interesting, what I like about this, is they got cardboard bases. So you're not putting plastic in the oven. Right, let's chuck these in the oven. Okay, I'll be back in 50 minutes. Hopefully, they taste pretty good. Look at that! They're sizzling. Put that there. Grab a pie. Show it to the camera. There we go. Look at that. So, looking at the pie, it looked like it was beginning to burn, but it hasn't. It's just a nice, lovely crust, brown crust around the outside. And I think that's damn perfect. It's been in about 55 minutes. My gas oven is a load of rubbish. So if something says gas max 6, I always use gas max 7. Because my oven just seems to be kind of off. Right, so what's the bottom like of the pie? That's all right, isn't it? That's okay. Not too damp, not too moist. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to just cut the corner or cut round and open the lid. I'm going to cut the corner here. I'm always cutting corners. Oh, look at this. Look at that cheesy goodness there. If I chuck that bit of the pie to one side for a minute and then open it and dissect it, I mean, look at that cheese and onion. If you ever get a cheese and onion pasty from Greggs, compare the filling of a cheese and onion pasty to Greggs to that. That's about an inch. That's about an inch, or 42 millimeters for the younger generation, of solid, thick, creamy cheese. Oh, look at that. Filling in your pie. Loads of onion. Loads of onion, and then just mature cheese. Oh my goodness me. Hot. Of course it is. It's just come out of the oven. little bit soggy on the bottom, but it's tough, isn't it? It's tough for a pie manufacturer with these bases to be able to get it spot on, especially if temperamental ovens. But it's not bad. It's not bad. What I used to do in my younger days, because I never used to care what food looked like, as long as it was on my plate, I would have taken the base out, spun the pie over onto its top, and then give it 10 more minutes just to crust up the base a little bit. But what you would find then is all of the content, sometimes it used to seep out the sides and it'd be a right old mess. Lovely kind of short crust pastry. That combination with the cheese and the onion. If you're not a fan of proper strong onion taste, then I don't think this will be for you. But then again, you're probably watching this thinking cheese and onion. And you're watching this because you're interested in this. You want to see what it tastes like. The cheese is that kind of vintage. It's not block cheese. It's not like they've cut a load of block cheese from Cathedral City. I think it is a powdered mix that they've come up with. But at the same time, it's still good. Now, I'm eating the pie how I like to eat the pie. I like all the crusty edges. We had pizza last night from a local pizza shop. And my wife and kids, they'll eat all of the pizza and they'll leave the crusts. And it winds me up because I think the crust is the best part. I love the crust. Hence me going round eating all the crust first. Look at that kind of cheesy goodness going on. Oh my goodness me. This is fabulous. Look at that steaming hot pile of cheese and pastry with onion. Now, if I wasn't reviewing these and I wasn't just cooking the two pies up, if I was having these for my tea, I'd throw some wedges in, some curly fries, some thin American fries, even some chunky traditional British chips. And I'd rip the lid off a little bit, like so. And I'd dip my chips into that kind of lovely cheese and onion. Insert middle of the pie. I'm also one of these people who take the lids off. I'll take the lid off the pie, especially if it's minced beef and onion, and I'll dip my chips in the minced beef and onion. Oh, fabulous. But anyway, this is really, really tasty. It's a really, really good, well-made, tasty pie. A nice product from Iceland and Cathedral City. I'm going to rate it. So, I imagine Iceland approached companies. They had ideas. I imagine Iceland had all of these cheese and onion pies and all of these ranges in their freezers to begin with anyway. And what they've decided to do is to stick a brand name on it. So I imagine they thought Cathedral City will approach them to see if they want to put their name on the pies. And that's why I feel that it's a cheese powder rather than blocks of Cathedral City cut into that pie. Can you imagine how good that pie would be if it was just blocks of Cathedral City chucked in that pie? But it's probably the case that it doesn't freeze well, doesn't last as long. They have to use a mix. It's still a nice mix. It's still a nice tasty cheese. But it's not like biting into a lump of or a slice of Cathedral City cheese. And I think that's where it doesn't let the pie down, because the pie is a really mightily tasty cheese and onion pie, much better than what you would get from Greggs. But if you're expecting like for like with the Cathedral City cheese, you might be slightly disappointed. So for that reason, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.